A local woman says she's noticed some bad GI symptoms this week and wondered if it's food poisoning or a virus going around. Local 12's Liz Bonis asks the experts at TriHealth in today's Medical Edge.
Yeah, for the last about 3 weeks, there's been quite a bit of gastroenteritis going around, both for children and adults, with lots of diarrhea and vomiting.
Those are not the usual symptoms going around this time of year, unless kids get sick from bacteria that can live in pools or get food poisoning at the picnic. But Dr. Scott Woods, a family medicine expert who is also an epidemiologist, says it's not been a usual summer for sickness. There is a bad summer gastrointestinal virus going around, which is making people very sick. He's instructing his team of residents to be on the lookout, especially for symptoms in young children and in older adults.
Anyone in between can usually battle this at home, but there are certainly cases where it's just too much and they need some help, either with the nausea and vomiting or to even do help with the excess fluid loss.
So what you're saying sort of makes sense. Our viewer, though, wanted to know, how do I know if it's really this virus that's going around, or how do I know if it's a foodborne illness?
Sometimes it's difficult, but for the most, because food poisoning is certainly more common this time of year, but food poisoning is usually usually presents with a tremendous amount of vomiting. It's relatively hard to tell the difference otherwise.
Rehydration for several days is the usual treatment because this virus going around is also staying around for a while.
Usually lots of clear liquids for several days until things kind of quiet down.
So if it's lasting a little longer than the 24 hours, what do you see in 2-3 days?
Yeah, I'd say that in that 2 to 3 day range has not been uncommon, which is unusual for gastroenteritis. Usually it's more of just a 24-hour thing, but lasting into the second and possibly a little bit into the third day has been pretty common.
At TriHealth's Bethesda Family Medicine in Norwood, Liz Bonis, Local 12 News.
And don't forget, we welcome your questions for providers at TriHealth. Go to local12.com and click on Ask the Expert.